Comes to the age of the human race, there are two diametrically opposed theories. The most commonly accepted is that of the evolutionists, who believe that modern man evolved between 225,000 and 2 million years ago. On the other side of the fence are the creationists, who believe that God created the heavens, the earth, and man somewhere in the time frame of 6,000 to 50,000 years ago. Christians also believe that all humans are descendants of Adam and Eve. Which one of these viewpoints has the latest DNA evidence on its side? You'd be surprised.
The nucleus of a human cell contains 99.5% of our DNA. That is, the tiny strands of coded information that codes for the structure and function of the human body. Half of that DNA comes from an individual's mother and the other half from the father. But because both halves are shuffled together, it's difficult to identify which parent contributed which element. Mitochondrial DNA is different. It's found outside the nucleus of the cell, where there are hundreds of little energy-producing components called mitochondria. Each of these mitochondria contains a circular strand of DNA that's contributed exclusively by the mother. Because mitochondrial DNA remains relatively unchanged, it can be used to trace a person's lineage back for thousands of years, and perhaps even to the beginning of time. The uproar about mitochondrial DNA really began back in 1987 when a study was conducted by researchers at UC Berkeley which compared the mitochondrial DNA of 147 people from 5 of the world's geographic locations. Based on the results of the study, researchers concluded that all of the 147 people had the same female ancestor, an individual that's become known as the mitochondrial Eve.